We're at the wall with some of the artwork done by Elliot. And Elliot, can you say your full name and your website and all that?
My name's Elliot Greenwald. My middle name's William, and my website is elliottgreenwald.com.
All right. Now we're here at Planet Rooth, and you're doing we've got a show up on the wall right now with Elliot's work. And tell us a little bit about what is going on in some of these paintings. This one right here looks like the guy's got a knot right in the middle of his cheek, but he looks rather...
That's true. That's pretty literal. Yeah, he definitely does. To answer a question such as what's going on in the work, like the best thing I can say that would fully sum anything up would just be I just want to show you my work, and by doing so inspire unity among us all who feel uncertain.
Is your artwork for the uncertain, for the insecure, or for the...
I don't think you need to be insecure to be uncertain. I think that there's no one alive who isn't uncertain about one thing, and if they say that they are, then that's kind of an untruth. So I guess I just create my artwork to both intrigue myself and other viewers, to the point where we're both intrigued on the same level.
Now, some of these images are rather disturbing. Like some of these people, they look a little too happy. I mean, there's like some of there's the phenomenon of the joyless smile sometimes in artwork, or the like these people like are so amused about something. What is this little kid smiling about?
These are all really good questions, and I would be untruthful if I gave you an answer, because they've come from a specific photo reference. They've been used, the way they've been used is unplanned and with no back narrative. I really would enjoy other people to create the narrative that would possibly explain why that young child looks the way he does, or why any of the people in any of these paintings look the way they do. That's something that you relate to yourself.
You told me earlier that you use as inspiration a lot of Life magazine photos.
Magazine photos are just photos that come from anywhere. I've taken a couple on my own, but I'd say 98% of all the imagery I use is from photo influence. A lot of them have come from Life magazines in the 50s and 60s, and a lot of other ones are just I come across on chance. So.
Who are some of your favorite artists, Elliot?
I think
when you were young and you were like in your formative years, did you look at Rembrandt? Did you look at Van Gogh? Any of the Dutch masters? Just people whose psychological attention in their paintings you found inspirational, or what?
No. I left school with the intention of learning painting on my own, or in this case, kind of just like painting and illustration. I left on my own accord to teach myself. And during that time, I chose not to really go over art history or look at contemporary art, not out of a feeling that I thought it served no purpose, but because I wanted to know that for a little part of my developmental stage, at least like 3 or 4 years of my developmental stage, I chose not to be subconsciously influenced by any other artist, although I appreciate all of them greatly.
Your work reminds me a little bit, I told you this earlier, of the artwork of an artist by the name of Drew Friedman. He uses a lot of like TV stars and photos from 1960s, 1950s sitcoms and stuff, I think. And could you tell us a little bit about what's going on in the View of the Alley, which is this painting right here for $1,500. It's up for sale on the wall here. This is amazing. I really like this picture. What's going on in here?
This is a collection of photo images that I used at random and tried to recreate the best I could using just the translation from my eyes to my hand. I recreated all of the human characters and then filled in their clothes and background and other obscure elements, and the point point of it is undefined. The background is the first thing I saw when I looked up after I asked the question, what am I going to do for the background? When I looked out my front door.
The unfinished cinder block wall?
The unfinished cinder block wall is just kind of like having fun playing with a ruler and just like simple, what is it called?
Perspective?
Perspective, exactly. Simple perspective, and just having fun with it in a way that is not, it's not refined, it's nothing new, you know, it's just enjoying the new techniques, not new techniques, but just enjoying what you're doing, you know, and kind of looking back on it afterwards and trying to decipher it. All of these images of the subjects could be related in I think an infinitesimal grouping of possibilities. There's no telling what the relationship of all these people are, if there's any. And I think that's reassuring that two people can both look at this and equally say, we don't have the same idea or we don't understand about it, but we're both very much equal in that we are uncertain, and that's something to you know, unify one another.
These are images from Say Life magazine. They're just